Hey, hello, welcome to the Round Table Pack One Pick One series. So I'm here at the Round Table in Guelph. It's quiet, it's barren, and I hope that everybody is safe and secure at home. I'm pretty sure you're as bored as I am, even though I've got a lot of work to do here. But I have a whole bunch of Magic cards that I'm sorting through, and it's given us a great opportunity to really kind of dig into what we've had. I also have sealed product, and I decided I want to do a Pack One Pick One series. I need to crack some packs. I'm losing my mind. And so I have selected a bunch of packs. I'm going to do a small series of Pack One Pick One videos. This is the first one. I'm going to show you guys a pack of cards, a booster pack, and I'm going to tear it open, and I'm going to give you my logic on Pack One Pick One. Pack One Pick One means if I'm drafting this particular pack, what would I have picked as my first card? I'm going to, obviously, if it's a bomb, expensive card, and it was for keepsies, I'd keep that, but I'm going to try and limit myself because I'm going to pretend that I get to keep all the cards anyway, which I do, and then I'm going to pick what I can, which best. So, of the packs, the first pack I'm going to choose, I think I want to start off with a bang, and the bang I'm going to start off with is Modern Masters 1. This is Modern Masters 2013, the first of the Modern Masters series. I'm totally into this. This is one of my favorite sets that came out. I miss Modern a lot. I never really played the Modern game in terms of Tier 1 and 2 decks. I always played kind of Tier 3 decks, thematic, which were fun. And so what I have here, the setup is I'm going to open this pack, and then I'm going to take any when I'm done picking my cards in 1, 2, 3 draft order, I'll put any financial cards aside here, and the ones that are of any value, I think, and then we can discuss some of the stuff here. You can feel free to post in the comments if you agree or disagree with my Pack One Pick One, and then we'll go from there. So Modern Masters 1, here we go. Ready? Let's check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna open this pack, see what happens. It's always nerve-wracking because this is a very expensive pack. I still have some of these sealed products here. Obviously, I can't sell this one now, but open the pack up. Okay. Let's see what we got. Put that off to the side. A little Modern Masters 1. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to pick this. I'm going to take this Giant Spider Reach token out, put it off to the side, and let's see what we got. All right, so Dampen Thought. Okay, blue card. It's a good mill card, Splice into the Arcane. That's pretty good. I mean, probably not as a pick one, but we'll do our best. Arcbound Wanderer, 6-drop 0/0 Sunburst. In draft format, I'm probably not going to be seeing too many mana, so that's going to be passed off. Court Homunculus. So if I'm going to go for artifacts, I might want to go for that one. I don't think so. Petals of Insight. Nice fishing card. Expensive. If I'm going to go for the arcane theme, I might go for that. Thallid Shell Dweller, 05 Defender. Okay, so something to hold off the bad guys. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a Spore counter, and then start building green sapling tokens, removing 3. So slow to build, cheap drop. That's an interesting card. Not a Pack One Pick One, but that's an interesting card. Siphon Life. Target player loses 2 life. You gain 2 life. Retrace. Okay, that could be a good little finishing piece. Test of Faith. I'm going to pass that one for now, but Test of Faith is a great card to... I could put that in combination with the Thallid Shell Dweller when you try to kill it, whatever, and make it stronger. If they're in Sculptor, artifacts cost 1 less to cast. Okay, if I want to try and go for artifacts, and there's going to be a lot if I'm assuming that this is a Modern Masters draft, then I might consider this one because it's going to be it's going to make my artifacts cheaper, and I've decided that I'm going to go for an artifact build. Moldvine Cloak. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3. Dredge 2. Not bad, not bad. That's an enchantment, probably not. Arcbound Worker. Modular 1 for 1. Okay, well, not the pack one. Sudden Shock. Nice removal. Split Second Shock. Something that is pretty bamf, pretty badass. I'm going to try and make that work. Mind Funeral. All right, well, there's 2 mill cards here, so there's a possibility I could go for Mind Funeral to start and go for the mill subtype. Worm Harvest. Put a 1 black and green creature worm token into the battlefield for each card in your graveyard. Okay, expensive. Late game, not. Ooh, okay, the Great Glass Spinner, excellent. Not the worst rare. And an Errant 6-drop, suspend 2. Oh, suspend 4 for 2. Not a bad 4/4 flying, not a bomb per se. The Kira Great Glass Spinner, flying 2/2 for 3. When creatures you control, whenever this creature becomes the target of spell ability for the. Okay, so obviously the rare being a good card to begin with. This is a 3-drop 2/2 flyer, so that's going to take care of a lot of things. It's going to help my curve. It's going to be a 2/2 flying creature, which is always good, and it actually sets me up for countering removal. Bomb. I think, despite the fact that it's a rare, and I'm not going to draft financially, I'm going to say that Kira, the Great Glass Spinner, would be my pack one, pick one. And then, basically, as things come around the table, if the Sculptor hasn't been picked, I would consider that. Petals of Insight's too expensive. I probably would pass that. If the cards came around the table a second time, I would have picked a second one. This Suspend for 2 is interesting. If I want to delve into another color, I could go for the. I don't really want to go for the Mind Funeral. So artifacts, blue and artifact are a great combination regardless. So if it came around, a 2/2 for a 2 cost for 1/2 allows me to reduce my costs is pretty good. Maybe I want to go for a green-blue defense category. I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to things, so if my terms are way off and I have no idea obviously I have no idea. The whole point of this is for me to learn, and I'm hoping that you guys, our seasoned Magic players, can jump in and comment below and tell me what you would pick, what you think are good in this, and what kind of combinations and themes. I might even go for the classic Izzet and go for the Sudden Shock if it comes around. Because if Sudden Shock comes around, the problem with that is I really don't have anything else other than these guys to choose from. To choose from. So there are selections if I go Sudden Shock. I mean, I've run out of red at this point, but that's okay. I'm hoping someone will delve into green or even white at that stage. Odds are someone else will go for the artifact motif, in which case these will become not available to me, or at least not as useful to me. That being said, I think the next thing I would take, because Suspend 4 isn't the worst, but Splice into the Arcane. I don't know what my second pick would be. I think my second pick would be Sudden Shock, and then depending on what came around, my third pick would go for the Eltharium Sculptor. Odds are 2 of those aren't going to be, if both of those spun around in my draft, I would be impressed. But I think, realistically speaking, Kira would come, and then if those 2 were gone, I would have to reach for. I might go that route and start the defense, and then try and figure that out from there. Or I might go Siphon Life with Retrace, because then I can gain some life back and go for a Dimir build. In which case, I would bank that this is going to come around, and I'd pick that as my second, third. So first choice, and then second choice, would go that route. Odds are Dampened Thought would then wheel, and then I go for a bit of a mill build. So that would be my pack one, pick one. Which cards do I think have value in here to put aside? I definitely think Kira is my value card, so I'll put Kira there for sure. Sudden Shock has got some value to it. So, I mean, it's interesting that the value cards are the cards that are going to be the cards that I'm choosing. And I think that's pretty much it. Nothing else in here really screams value to me, even though I'm not drafting for value. So put that aside. So that would be my pack one, pick one for sure. And that is my Eternal Masters pack one, pick one. Not bad in terms of our value per pack. I don't know what Kira goes for nowadays, but definitely probably not worth the EV of the packs, considering the packs are like in the 30s, and I just cracked it. So that was my Modern Masters 2013 pack one, pick one. If you have an idea as to what you would pick, I would love to see what your builds are. I would love to know what gets built off of these cards. It's interesting sub themes. It's kind of kind of a lackluster pack, to be honest, unless I'm missing something. I don't remember the set. I wasn't involved in Magic at the time when the set came out, but unless I'm missing something, I feel like it's not really. Well, Kira's a bomb. I mean, I shouldn't complain about that. Clearly a bomb that is going to set me up for maybe a flying, is it flying speed deck or something where I can get a bunch of haste cards out if they exist. If this was a chaos draft, then Kira is going to be useful no matter what, because I could draft some interesting creatures, maybe a couple bombs, and they're way more difficult for you to remove, which is good. In which case, that kind of changes. Maybe I am going to go toward more creatures, or maybe I do want to try Worm Harvest for a late game drop and get a spread of creatures. The problem with Worm Harvest is it's 5. And it's a hybrid that's not blue, so maybe I'll forget that entirely. Yeah. So that's my pack 1, pick 1, pack 1, pick 2 if it comes around. And then, like I said, if I were to go for pack 1, pick 3, it would be 100% that one. All right. Modern Masters 2013. Thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to showing you guys the next video. I think I'm going to keep going in the Masters series for a bit, but this was our first one. Any ideas as to how you want? We'd like to see more. I'd love to show you. Feel free to comment below. I'm excited to see what you say about these packs, and we'll see you in the next clip.